Hello. So it's been a minute, and for it's been a minute for reasons. So I'm getting ready for today, and I figured I might as well explain why it's Saturday. And yeah, I haven't recorded for a week. There are reasons. There are very good reasons. One, let's not do that while I'm looking in the camera. That's dumb. Okay, so the big reason is because I have been having some sort of dramatic emotional things happening in my personal life, which do have something to do with writing, but not, no, it has a lot to do with writing. But anyway, personal stuff going on. Let me just hold my mirror up so I can actually see what I'm doing. So I have a lot of personal stuff going on having to do with one of my best friends who I've known since I was 12. It's a long time. So when something dramatic is happening with her, it's happening with me, which is not exactly the healthiest way to do things, but that's how I do it. That's how I roll. I don't know. It's probably how other people roll too. I mean, I can't be the only person where something happens with one of your best friends and it completely destroys what you're doing in your personal life. However, it's not exactly the best way to go about life. And it definitely is not the best way to try and basically the best way to try and operate when you're trying to build a career. There has to be some separation between what's going on in your personal life and what's going on professionally. I just haven't found that balance yet. I have not found the way to emotionally, I haven't found a way to, what is that phrase? Compartmentalize. I haven't found a way to compartmentalize yet. And it's funny because I don't think of myself as a particularly emotional person. Not all the time. Actually, not really. I don't know. Even though I am a crier, I cry a lot. And pretty much if anything bothers me, I have a hard time not reacting to it. But until this last week, I didn't think that I was the type of person where I would let it take over. And that's what it did. The drama going on with her completely took over my life, even though there's not shit I can do about any of it. I know this. But, whoop, it did. That was a lot more powder on the brush than I thought there was. That just all across my face. Anyway, so, sorry, let me just blend that in. That's gonna take a, it's gonna take a lot. Okay, so I'm more emotional than I thought I was, and it is definitely affecting my work. More than I originally thought it would. I thought, okay, listen, this is me. I always thought that I was a person who was able to take what was going on here and cut it off before it got to there. I seriously thought that about myself. I thought I was a badass chick like that. No. Turns out I'm a regular ass chick, which is not a bad thing. I'm like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. My point is that I have been having some, let me find what I'm looking for while I'm trying to talk. I have been having some emotional issues having to do with that. And because of those, it makes it so that I have a hard time professionally. Pretty sure I've said this already. Anyway, so while I'm struggling like that, I have had some time to think. And while a part of me is like, let's just find a way to cut off everything and get to work, I know that's not a realistic thing. No, that's not actually what I've been thinking. Let me get back to what I was thinking. I've had time to think. And, oh, that's annoying. Oh, no. Okay, I think I got it. Wow. Anyway, where was I? So, I've had a lot of time to think. And during that time, I realized that I'm not getting work done the way that I want, not the way that I should, not any of that. And I've been trying to figure out why. Why is it that I have been just trying and trying and trying and getting nowhere with my writing? Of course, with my writing. What else would I be talking about right now? Anyway, so I've been trying to figure this out. And please don't judge my brushes. I know I need to clean them. Shut up. Okay? I got it. Don't start with me. Anyway, that's part of the thing that I'm supposed to be doing this weekend, is giving all of my brushes a thorough cleaning. Anyway, so what I've been thinking about is, why is it that I haven't gotten to the point that I thought I would? I haven't gotten my words in for pretty much the entire year. And I thought, oh, it's because of the research that I've been doing. That's why. Which makes sense. It does. I mean, I have been doing a lot of research. And I thought that was 100% of the reason why. Because you start on one thing, you go down a rabbit hole, and you just keep on learning more and more things. Like, I just have learned so much more than I thought I would about Wicca and witchcraft and mediums and exorcisms and demons and all of that. I have learned a lot. But I haven't put any of it to use. And I'm thinking to myself, why is that? And I've realized why that is. Yes, I like to stamp my foundation or my blush on because I find it gives it more color. Otherwise, it just blends in with the "Are you serious?" Otherwise, it blends in with the powder, and I wind up with a less vibrant blush. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, I like a vibrant blush. So, that's why I stamp it instead of brushing across the cheekbone. Anyway. Oh, fuck. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh. So, why exactly is it that I haven't been putting it on paper? Well, I'll tell you. I have not been putting it on paper because I'm not feeling inspired. I'm not feeling inspired at all. Which is weird because I was thinking, oh, I love this story. I will keep on going. Okay, that's not 100% of the reason why. Another part, huge part of the reason why is, that's not the right one. Another huge reason why is because this thing didn't want to open. I want to expand the story more. So because I want to expand the story more, I also get sidetracked a lot, and I really want to put more time and effort into it, and I don't feel emotionally there right now and mentally there right now to put the time and thought and emotion into this story, not to the point that it deserves, because I feel that it deserves a lot of attention and a lot of thought. And then also, I have been having this sort of just reoccurring, unending, that's not cute. I've been just thinking about this story that I've been writing. It's the one that I plan on having ready to query by the end of the year. So, sorry, I gotta switch colors really quick. So, it's the one that I plan on having ready to query by the end of the year. And I've been just thinking about this one over and over and over, constantly. And I keep getting brand new, fresh ideas for it and all of that. And I'm starting to think to myself, why are you limiting it to one story at a time? Why is it that you feel that you need to focus on the one story and not work on anything else? And I think it's because that's how I was with Lucky. I was very single-minded, and I figured that's how I have to work. That's how I've got to be, is single-minded, focused, one thing at a time, don't fuck around with anything else. Well, I don't think that's actually what works for me. Because if it did, I'd already have 2 more books done. Okay, maybe not 2 more books. We're being a little over dramatic. I'd have another book done and ready to go. But I don't. And I've made no progress. And why? Because I'm not writing the way that I used to write when I was a kid. I say when I was a kid, it wasn't really when I was a kid, it's when I was a younger adult. But I used to just write whatever the fuck I felt like writing when the fuck I felt like writing it. So I'm thinking to myself again, self, why don't you go back to how you used to be? Go back to your original self instead of trying to do whatever the hell just happened on my eye. Oh my gosh, what did you do? You look like somebody just socked you in the face. Oh, blend out. Blend out. For the love of God, please blend out. It didn't blend out. Okay, we'll match it on the other side and just work from there. We're going to pretend like I meant to do that, so ignore my panic. I meant to do that. I meant to have the black eye look. I meant to look like I got into a bar fight. Yes, the bar fight look. Now I just need like some stuff, water. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that's good. Also get it everywhere under your eye too. Good plan, Simmons. Oh, what the hell? What the hell happened? Why didn't you stop me? You could have saved me from this. What were you doing? You fell on the job. Anyway, so I'm going back to my original style of writing, which is what I feel like writing when I feel like writing it. Wrong palette. And that way, I'm just dropping things everywhere. Anyway, and if I go back to that style, I feel that I'll be a happier person to begin with, which is always a good thing. I like being happy. I know that other people like being happy too. It's a lovely thing. I think everyone should find a way to be happy. And yeah. So, that made it a little better. So yeah. I'm doing the style of writing that makes me happy, which is kind of like, basically it's like kamikaze writing. I just write what I write when I want to write it. And I think that that will be a lot better. Like this eye makeup is getting. It's getting a lot better. It's looking intentional. See? Except for that blub up there. And right there. Jeez, Pete. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Alright. Let's see what we can do about that. So, I am getting back to me, basically. Getting back to what works best for me. And I think that that will work out better. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And I think it'll work out better than what I've been doing up until now. Which I feel like I've been following other people's writing advice instead of following my own writing advice to myself, or following my own instincts. That's it. I haven't been following my own instincts. I've been doing what other people have suggested instead of following my own instincts and what I know works best for me. And so that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm getting back into the groove, back into the swing of things, is by getting back to what works for me. So, because of that, I will be diversifying what I've been doing. I was going to say I'm going to be abandoning the project that I've been working on, but that's not exactly it. I'm not abandoning it. I'm not even really shelving it. I'm just sort of, like I said, I'm diversifying. I am diversifying my writing. Instead of focusing on one project at a time, I will be following my little heart and doing whatever the fuck I want. I feel that that's a good life lesson. Maybe not. Maybe doing whatever the fuck you want when the fuck you want is not exactly a good life lesson. Don't follow me, kids. However, it's good for me. At least in this case. The other thing I'm doing is I am also learning, like I said earlier, to compartmentalize. Because I can't let whatever emotions are going through me at the moment to determine whether I have a productive week or not. I can't do that all the time. I mean, what business, what job ever I feel emotional today, so I'm not going to work. That's not how you do things. That's not how you get things done. That's not how you build a career. So, compartmentalizing is a key skill, and one that I plan on working on and becoming good at. Well, here's the thing. This is off subject, but on this subject, my lips are dry. I don't know if you can tell. You can probably tell from there. Look at that. Oh, they're dry. So I don't want to do a liquid lip, but I'm about to put on a mask and leave the house. So a liquid lip makes sense. Isn't this just a conundrum? Anyway, and you know what, before I even do that, because I don't like doing this after I put on my lipstick. So remember how I said I was glad that I only got the little bottle? Fuck that. I should have gotten the big bottle. I love this shit. So, I am having a slight dilemma about what lipstick to put on, but that's not why we tuned in. Anyway, but that's basically what's been going on, is emotional issues, which I plan on working through, because I can't always just, bye, can't do that. And also, motivational issues, because I have not loved what I've been doing. This will work. Or will it? I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, so again, dry lips. But this is all gonna come off on my mask. So, I forgot to tube my eyebrows before I spritzed my face. Good job, kid. Anyway, so, listen. I am not going to raise my eyebrows while I'm doing that. Otherwise, I will have a permanently surprised look on my face. I am not shocked by life anymore. There's very little that surprises me. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So, emotional issues. Which, basically, take it from me, learn to separate life issues from work if you don't already. It blows, especially if you can't do anything about any of it. And that did flip over. Wow. Anyway, so basically, let me just wrap up what I'm trying to say, because I do have to leave the house. What I've been trying to say through all of this, trying to talk and make my face look like presentable and stuff, is I'm working on a new project. That's basically the end of that part of it. The work part is that I'm going back to something that I used to work on back when I was much younger, when my nephew was a teeny little baby man. So going back to that. And also, I'm putting more effort, I'm taking my other story in a different direction. So y'all didn't hear that. That didn't happen. I don't know who made that rude noise. That was not me. Anyway, so I am currently switching projects, or at least working on more than one at a time. I'm working on, again, whatever the fuck I feel like, whenever the fuck I feel like it, instead of trying to put myself into a box and just going, I'm working on this one project until I get it done. Do you know how boring that is? That's the thing. That's it. I've been bored. I have been bored. I have ADD. I don't do anything one thing at a time. When I'm doing my crafting, I craft, I listen to stuff, I watch a movie, I do all sorts of things. When I am painting, same difference, same deal, not same difference, same deal. When I'm painting, even when I'm reading a book, I'm listening to music. Okay? I don't do anything one thing at a time. Why the hell have I been trying to do my fucking books one at a time? I'm getting bored. Oh my gosh, revelation, like right now. I have been getting bored. So fucking bored. So ridiculously bored. Oh my gosh. Now that I know where my issue with not getting my words in is, now it's just making sure that I don't let personal life bullshit muddy up what I need to do on a day-to-day basis. So, that's where journaling and meditation come in. That'll help. So yeah, I'm ending my boredom. I am working on more than one project at a time. because I can do that. There's nothing saying that I can't do that. I can do whatever the fuck I feel like it, whenever the fuck I feel like it, because I just realized this also. This is that job, okay? I mean, not where I can just go, oh, I don't feel like working today. That's not a thing. But going, I feel like working on this project today. I feel like working on this other project. I feel like shelving this and working on something else. That is this kind of job. That's why I like it, is because I don't have to put myself into one box, one category, one subject at a time. I can do multiple things at once. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Okay, we have figured out my problem and I have solved it all in one episode, all in one video and one face. So yeah. Oh yeah, I also changed my hair. I don't know if you can tell. Look at that. Well, of course you can tell that I changed my hair. It's not gray anymore. But yeah, that also is helping to alleviate the boredom, because I get bored with hair color too. I get bored easily. I've said that before and it's just now clicking. I get bored easily, so I need more than one thing to do at a time. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what's about to happen. And watch me write these books. Multiple books, all at once, across genres. Across them all. Well, maybe not all of them, because there are some of them that I have absolutely no interest or ability to write in. Mostly ability. I mean, sci-fi I absolutely love watching. Sci-fi I absolutely love watching, and I like reading it, but I don't have it in me to write it. It's not something that I've tried it. I actually have an alien story that I was working on, but I mean, that particular story, yes, but it feels more like fantasy in the writing style than sci-fi. Anyway, but point is, I will write to my heart's content on what my heart tells me to write. Anyway, so that's what I will be doing in this next coming week. So, I gotta go, because we're going to go and grab my niece and nephews, and they're spending the night tonight, because apparently they missed us, and I missed them too, because they're just so cute. Anyway, and yes, we are all COVID safe. We don't have lives, any of us. They are homeschooled, so nobody has a life at all, at all. I haven't left the house in 2 weeks, at all. I haven't left this house in 2 weeks. Pre-COVID, I didn't exactly have the most, active, oh my gosh, I'm out every day doing things, this, doing that, going here, going there. But I at least left the house once a week. Come on. What the hell? Anyway. Sorry, that was just another revelation, that realizing that I haven't left the house in 2 weeks. So I'm going to go so I can leave the house. I mean, yeah, I'll be in a car the entire time and all of that, which is just going to be so boring, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I got to go pick up some kids. So I'll see, I'm going to go now. And I will see you next week. Which is in 2 days, because I didn't record all week. Anyway, I hope everyone had a much better 2 weeks than I did, because last week I didn't really record anything at all. I didn't really do anything at all last week. You know why? Because I didn't know how to compartmentalize. Anyway, but all of that is over now. For the most part. All of that is calmed. It's calmed down now, and that works. So, again, I know I keep saying this, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go pick up some kids. I'm going to have a lovely evening, and yeah. Okay. So, bye.